All right, let's clean. So, picking up where we left off, London, I had lost my voice, and I had just gotten on stage.
Put your hands together.
Really quick, you see that thing in my back pocket? Well, keep that in mind for later, because it's kind of important. And thankfully, it went very well. My voice didn't give up on me, and I was able to actually get through the whole thing. His name beautifully and eloquently translates to John. To bring entrepreneurship into the classroom. I think that's something that says, no. First lesson, you do not give up so easily. And he goes, oh, okay, well, I can learn some new ways to build things, and when we get home, I can teach you how to become a better architect. And a single tear. It was very helpful to have a very welcoming audience there in the UK, so thank you if you were in the audience watching me on stage. I was able to muscle through the entire presentation, but that being said, I did choke up in the end, but not because I was having a coughing fit, but I choked up meaning I had a very emotional moment at the end of my presentation, which I think everybody in the audience felt too. Here's the story. In 2012, I received an email from a person who I didn't realize would have such an impact on my life like I had on his. You see, this man, Michał, from Poland, he was an extreme sports guy, and in 2010 he suffered a terrible accident, breaking both of his legs, and actually in this email he's showing me the 2 x-rays of his broken legs. And he said at the time of his lowest state in his life, through depression, through suffering, he was able to discover my podcast. And through that, he was able to get inspiration because on many of my podcasts, I try to inspire people, I try to motivate people. And on one particular episode, I talked about goal setting. And when I talk about goal setting every time, I talk about setting almost impossible goals, goals that almost seem impossible to achieve at the time that you're setting those goals. So for Michał, he decided with 2 broken legs to set off to run a full marathon within a year. He has 2 broken legs and he's gonna run a marathon. Like, wow. So he trained every day, and he's telling me in this email that he listened to me every single day. And by the way, I'm not a physical trainer. I don't train people with fitness, but he said that I was his coach and mentor every single day. And by the end of this email, I look at this image, and it's Michał crossing the finish line at the Warsaw 26.2 mile full marathon in Poland, holding up this banner. And I didn't know what this banner said. It was in Polish, so he translated it for me in the email. And it said, thank you to God, thank you to his wife and his kids, and thank you, Pat Flynn. Now, I've told this story many times before, but what I revealed here at Youpreneur Summit was the fact that this email came weeks before I gave up on my podcast because I just wasn't feeling it. I didn't know who was on the other end. I didn't feel like anybody was getting anything out of it. So to get this email right before I quit was almost like divine intervention, really. And by his example of not giving up and pushing forward and even reaching higher than quite possibly he could at that moment, inspired me to keep going with my podcast, and I'm so glad I did. That's why I'm really, really thankful for Michał, and we've been exchanging emails for the last 5 years. Well, I was very fortunate that at the Youpreneur Summit in London, this was the first time that I had ever met him in person after 5 years of email exchanges. And so I ended up bringing him on stage. After 5 years of going back and forth with Michał via email, this was the first time at this event that I ever got to meet in person. So Michał. So his gift to me today was that banner. It says my name on it right there. And it's very special. So, Michal, if you're watching this, which I know you are, thank you for this. All right, a lot of feels. Huh. Okay. Now, another cool thing that happened at the event was the surprise that the creator of the event, Chris Ducker, gave to his audience. Now, it wasn't a surprise to me because I knew this was happening, but it was a surprise to everybody else, and it was really cool. So I have the surprise right here. This is his new book. It's called Rise of the Youpreneur, and it's coming out in February, but Chris did something really, really cool. He printed hundreds of copies ahead of time just for the attendees who were there, to thank them for believing in him, and I thought that was a super cool gesture. So, Chris, this book's gonna rock. This is your defining moment, and I'm so stoked to share it here on the vlog, and I hope everybody picks it up in February. Once it's live, we'll put it in the book club. Don't worry, you'll hear about it as soon as it comes out. But Rise of the Youpreneur, Chris Ducker, everybody. By the way, check out this amazing Lego piece that was gifted to all the speakers at the Youpreneur Summit by Chris Ducker. We have one of the art galleries here, Big Ben, the Tower Bridge, and of course the London Eye there. So after the event was over, I took it easy, went to bed, and woke up the next morning excited because I was going to hang out and see a few people before I left, and also explore London a little bit. So here's everything I saw and the people I hung out with. So I'm walking in London with Charli from Charli Marie TV. Go check out her YouTube channel. She's showing me around the cool parts of London I haven't visited yet. As you can tell, my voice is going in and out still, but we had a great coffee.
Holding together.
She showed me some of the best coffee in London, which is fantastic, so thank you for that. And so where are we going now?
I'm going to take you to Covent Garden because I feel like you just have to see it. It's beautiful.
Okay. I'll show you what it looks like in a second. So this is like a giant mall.
Yeah, I guess so, but when you put it like that, it doesn't sound so nice, does it?
No, mall doesn't sound good, but market sounds better. So we'll just keep it at that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Fun.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow.
Christmas.
That's cool. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
Can I grab a CD?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Do you need change?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So you want two?
I just one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry
Enjoy
Christmas.
the CD. Same to you.
Thank you for showing me that. That was beautiful.
You're welcome.
And hopefully we'll see each other again soon.
Yes.
Thank you
See
so
you in
much.
February.
Appreciate it. All right. Charli Marie TV. Go check her out.
Thanks.
Bye.
Matt.
So that was my quick trip to London. We got through it, met a lot of cool people, saw a lot of cool sights, a lot of great architecture, and I'm just super thankful that I had the opportunity. So thank you, Chris Ducker and the Youpreneur Summit, the entire team behind the Youpreneur Summit, and all of you in the audience there, and all of you watching this video right now. I appreciate your support. You are what motivate me to keep moving forward to help you build your online business and generate passive income for yourself. Of course, it takes a lot of work up front, and that's what I'm here to help you do. So make sure you hit subscribe right now if you aren't subscribed already. And whether you're subscribed or not, make sure you also join the notification squad. You can do that by clicking that little bell icon there. That'll make sure that you get a notification every time I come out with a new video, which will help you because if you comment on my videos within an hour after they are published, you will be put into a drawing to win an SPI pin. This is what an SPI pin looks like. Pins by Pat Flynn. I got a ton of them. They're waiting for you. So join the notification squad. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video.